Should we legalize cannabis? Should we not legalize cannabis? Is it bad in our youth? Is it good for us? Now, there's been so many studies. I can give you quotations if you need them, but there have been so many studies pointing to the dangers of cannabis, especially in young people. Young people are predisposed to developing psychosis if they consume high amounts of cannabis. Why is cannabis dangerous? What we have on our streets is not the cleanest of cannabis. Cannabis has got two parts to it. We have something called THC, also known as tetrahydrocannabinol, and another part of it is known as cannabinol. So which part is dangerous? The part called THC, which is the part we have on our streets. A higher percentage of THC is found in the cannabis on our streets, and this is what our youths are buying, and this is what they're consuming. All right, cannabis, also known as marijuana, also known as pot. It's got other street names, obviously, but we need to start talking about why it's dangerous for our youths to consume cannabis. Okay, so what happens? Now, a percentage of children, of youths, adolescents, young adults, they will take cannabis. Some of them will develop a psychotic disorder. What is a psychotic disorder? If you listen to my previous talk on schizophrenia, you have a rough idea of what a psychotic disorder is. When somebody has psychosis, they experience very odd symptoms such as auditory hallucinations, hearing things that are not there, visual hallucinations, seeing things that are not there, some odd behaviors, being paranoid, being suspicious of people around them. So that's, in a nutshell, a very brief summary. That's what we refer to as a psychotic disorder. So children or adolescents who smoke cannabis, a number of them will develop a psychotic disorder. Some of them, this will resolve without any treatment, without any problems after they stop smoking it. But there is a small percentage of children, of youths, of adolescents, who would go on and their psychotic symptoms would actually persist. These are the ones that are really concerning, because we don't know who would develop it and who would not develop it. However, we do know that certain people, again, are predisposed to developing psychosis. It could be due to family history, it could be due to trauma in childhood, it could be due to extremely stressful situations which they are under. I mean, there is so much peer pressure today with our children, our youth. They all want to fit in. Well, yeah, who doesn't want to fit in? Who doesn't want to be fit in? Who doesn't want to be part of a group? All the kids want to. They don't want to feel like they're the ones left out of anything. So what happens? They're subjected to that peer pressure, and what happens is that they end up smoking cannabis. Their friends might smoke it. Nothing's going to happen to them. But some of them will smoke it, and they will develop a psychotic illness that just will not go away. And this is where we have a problem. And this is why it suddenly becomes a public health concern. We need to be advising our youths. We need to be telling them, stay away from cannabis. Don't subject yourself to that peer pressure if you can. It's so important. A lot of children do not know the effects of cannabis. They don't know it can affect their brain. They don't know it could disturb their studies. They don't know it could stop them from attaining, a really good life. They don't know that. So it's up to you, it's up to me, it's up to society at large to try to discourage our youth from smoking cannabis because of the risk of causing psychosis. If a child, for instance, or a youth suddenly has a psychotic disorder and you think, oh dear, this is not going away, I'm afraid that child will need treatment. You'll start having to look at other options. And it does mean you need to make contact with mental health services. The child will be examined again, physically, mentally, and if the diagnosing personnel says that they have a psychotic disorder and suddenly it's dangerous, it means they will need treatment. Treatment is threefold. You're talking about medical treatment, which could be antipsychotic medication again, and you're also talking about social treatment as well as psychological treatment. When somebody has a psychotic disorder, they need psychological treatment. But you wouldn't give psychological treatment without treating their psychosis first of all. Because if they're psychotic and they have auditory hallucinations, visual hallucinations, they're afraid, they're paranoid, they're suspicious of people, they're not going to be able to sit down for a session of counseling. It would be extremely difficult. So once the psychosis has been treated, then you can ask for psychological treatment. And what the psychological treatment really entails, it's basically talking therapy. And specifically, the psychologist might decide, well, why don't we go for cognitive behavioral therapy? And this really looks at here and now and helps you change your way of thinking. That's a very brief summary, but you also need to look at the social aspects. And that's probably one of the biggest parts when you talk about cannabis and psychosis and use. How do we break the cycle? But the cycle has to be broken. It's up to you, it's up to me, and it's up to the whole society to do that. Cannabis can cause psychosis in our children. It can affect their abilities. It can cause problems for them in school. It can cause even loss of that peer group that they're so close.